way to speak with friends. Word of Captain Planet, we came to do damage.
You earth, wind, and fire, combining powers to overthrow all the sires, holding hostage this thing of ours. Gotta admire the way fakes fucks industry gimmicks, beheading the ones that mimic, taking flight beyond the limits. Expected, when rings are connected, we get rid of all the infiltrated infections, polluting perspective. My heart roars ferocious with speech.
Yo, this is the Hip Hop Advocate Show. It's your man Figs.
That our music
And the rock.
What up? And we keep going, we keep flowing.
Yeah.
Tonight we representing Queens. He was raised out in Brooklyn.
Doing it and
You know what I'm
doing
saying?
it.
Next guest is a hip hop curator, promoter,
Yeah.
interviewer. Damn, he wears a lot of hats.
Yo, how many shows has he got?
6.
6
damn
shows.
it, my man.
6.
Yo,
I stand corrected on that.
yo, matter of fact, Tyler Perry couldn't buy BT. I think this man could take it. He can start his own network. He can start his own network.
You got the multiverse going on, right?
Yo, Mr. I'm everywhere, y'all never there. Deme D in the building. What's up, brother?
Shit, what's good? What's good, fellas? Thank you for having me. You already know Queens in the building. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
Word up, man. Thanks for coming through. You know what I'm saying? Man, like I was telling you earlier, chopping it up with someone like you that's passionate for this hip hop thing. We love it. You love it. Let's love it together. You know what I'm saying?
Let's do it.
So before we get into the shows that Rob mentioned, I got one question for you, my man.
All right, let me hear it.
What does hip hop mean to you?
No doubt, no doubt. That's something I usually ask my guests too, man. You know what? That is the first time I've been asked that, like on camera. That's crazy, but
Oh, man.
yo, man, it means everything to me as far as what I enjoy. You know, there's other things in life, you know, of course, obviously, but it means everything to me. I just love the music, the ability to create something out of nothing, just the talent it takes. I know people overlook rap, especially nowadays. It gets overlooked, but it takes a lot of talent to tell stories while it rhymes, to make these clever punchlines, to be on rhythm, cadence.
Flow.
Be
Gotta
on
flow.
Then you come with the hook. So I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the energy, the parties that it had. You know, when you have parties based off hip hop, the styles, the swag. So
Yeah.
I love it.
He's taking over the world.
One thing I did not mention in the intro that I was waiting for that answer was your pops was a legendary DJ.
Yes. I wouldn't say legendary, but definitely a known DJ from Brooklyn, Red Hook, and he was DJing before it was something popular. So
You know what? He's legendary to us.
there you go. True that.
You know what I mean?
He's part of the inception of everything. So
Exactly.
I gotta respect him on that.
And since we
What he go by?
The amazing DAG. He was also a rapper too. He had his own vinyl. I meant to bring it. I'm bugging.
damn.
But yeah, he had his own vinyl. I took a couple of pictures with it. So he rapping and DJing and producing.
That's fucking fire, yo.
It's crazy.
So it's in the bloodline. It's in
The bloodline, yo. I'm
Damn it.
not telling him I'm Steph Curry. I'm the chosen one. I keep telling him.
Oh shit.
Yo, what got you into hip hop, man? Like talking about the shows that you got, bro. Like what made you come up with that?
What the ideas or just getting into hip hop as far as just
Well,
the
no,
music
well,
and shit?
you started with music.
Yeah, started with
You
music.
started as an artist,
Started as an artist.
and it led to what you're doing now.
Before that though, how many needles you busted?
Well, I never tried it. I did it once and that, and I got my lesson learned to it, and then I left it to the pros. But it looked easier than it is. But yeah, I never tried the DJing route. I just left it to Pops and his squad.
But the MC stuff started, back.
Yes, that was definitely first. That's where I got Deme D man from. So that's always been my name. I just go by Deme D mostly because like Deme D man was just that guy and just a different whole mindset, confidence with the rap. Oh, I'm still confident, but that was just in that arena. But as much as I listened to rap, I was an addict. I just like, yo man, let's just jump in. And I jumped in. 13, 12, just started freestyling, and then I just kept going. Yeah, people were saying like, "Oh, yo, you actually good." I used to do it on the back of the bus on the 110.
Okay.
After I used to leave, I went to IS 109.
All right.
So we used to freestyle on the back of the bus, going on Jamaica route. And then people was like, "Yo, you sound pretty good, yo." And I was like, "Word?" Just kept freestyling, started writing crazy, and then cut demos, all type of shit. All this shit that's out here obviously wasn't then. There was no internet. It was harder to get studio time, but yeah. So that's how I started.
CD era.
Yeah, CD era, the demo tape era, the DAT era. You know what I mean? All of that.
And the DagogetaTv, when did that start?
I started the Go Getter TV in 2018. 2018, and I started with the hip hop debate desk. At this point, I'm no longer rhyming, but I needed a way to get back into the culture more than just listening. I felt like, you know, I'm supposed to be a part of it in one way
you
or
got
the
more
other.
to give.
Yeah, one way or the other. So I just thought about a way, and I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to do no showcases. I'm not doing management because I manage people already. So I'm like, I'm not doing none of that.
It's a headache.
It's a headache. So I seen other people, you know, doing shows like this, and I just felt like they weren't qualified or they weren't as good as me. So I'm like, you know what? I got to put it to use. I can't be just talk about it. I got to be the go-getter because I was always the go-getter. So I'm like, I just was skeptical because I'm like, who's going to want to watch? And I had to come with something different. I had to be different. So I came with the debate desk, if you ask me, hip-hop debate desk, where we talk music and movie culture from the late 80s to the mid-20s. So I'm like, but who's going to want to watch that, though? And the niggas who know music, I don't know if I'm cursing all that stuff.
You do it, yeah.
Curse your life away, kid.
Nah, so the niggas who know that kind of music, I'm like, they don't live online like that. So I just tossed the idea around for like 9-10 months, and then I just said, fuck it. Started with the first episode and just kept going.
In the wise words of on the Martin, right? Martin show, nothing to it but to do it.
Nothing to it but to do it. And I talk that talk, so I got to be about it.
Word.
One
Go ahead.
One thing I like that because we feel the same way. When people talk about your show, about your content, you don't like when they refer to it as a podcast,
Absolutely.
and that's exactly how we feel.
No
Podcast
doubt.
feels like it's just something at the time right now.
Feels like something at the time. It just,
a phase.
and I'm not really focused on audio because the podcast is really audio as well. This is more visual. And I look at my shit more as a production because I do more than just, we were talking about this outside, I do more than just, you know, we just do more than just talk in front of the camera. We go out, we network. I actually host shows. I actually, you know, promote shit. So I just feel like the Go Getter TV is just production. Or if anything, I'm a YouTuber. But podcast, I'm like, Plus, it's just a crowded lane. It's like saying I'm a rapper.
I'm a rapper. It's the same shit.
Crowded. So, you know, you got to find a way to edge yourself out.
That's a good way to put it. Very crowded.
You find yourself
crowded.
being a Waldo, right?
Where's my shit? Right next to the thousands of others. And then, you know, you can't worry about that, but you also have to, you know, move strategically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't like the podcast thing.
Yeah. Don't call him a podcaster, y'all.
Fix, what you were gonna ask? My bad. cut you off.
One show that really stood out to me was, and it was different, the Diggin Wit Deme, right?
Yes.
That's with the vinyl.
Mm-hmm.
So you get to learn a lot watching that show about different albums, underground, and of course, you know what I'm saying, especially from the golden era. And that kind of like revamps that energy
Yes.
for the new generation to understand, like, yo, it wasn't just a single driven, it was a body of work. There were movies.
There was connections to it.
Yeah. The Purple Tape was a movie. You know what I'm saying? You pop it in, you gotta listen to it to the end. You know what I mean?
Movie.
Yeah, so that show, how did that come about, man?
So before I don't want to forget, and the Purple Tape made an appearance already 3 or 4 times already.
Of course.
So it's like that just shows you the connection and just on the vinyl show.
Yeah.
So people bought the actual tape, and then 2 people had the vinyl.
The
So
vinyl, wow.
they felt compelled, you know. They just, I'm gonna let it rock. We get the tape, but. So I'm on Twitter heavy or X or whatever, but it's gonna be Twitter for life.
That's right, they changed the name.
Yeah, it's gonna be Twitter for life though. So I'm on Twitter heavy, and I'm just tapped into a lot of different hip hop communities. A lot of people like y'all that do shows as well, and I just noticed. And artists, I know artists are selling a lot of vinyl now, and the vinyl's a big thing with artists.
It's a big thing.
And I'm seeing a community. So I'm like, oh shit, this is a big. I already knew because you know my pops had a lot of vinyl, but I'm not really thinking. I don't know. I wasn't really on it like that.
Resurgence of that.
So
yeah.
now I noticed there's a big community, and I'm like, who else but me? You know what I'm saying? Who else but me? I found a different way to make it something different because a lot of people talk about vinyl. Like I said, it's a huge community. Some people's collections are just like,
Crazy.
wow. So I'm not taking credit, but I'm like, let me put something else together. Let me add something besides the debate desk because maybe people don't want to sit there and watch us
To argue.
But sometimes it's convo pieces too. Like, so yeah, it's just
some of them are good combos.
Yeah, it's just convo. Sometimes it's opposed, but some people may not want to watch that. So I'm like, let me add the debate desk. I got the connections, or rather, I'm willing to get them as well because it's not easy. But yeah, so I just started reaching out. Got some DJs, got some regular fans, got some collectors, and just been going from there. We on episode 14 right now.
So you mentioned. Fix mentioned digging in the crates.
Diggin Wit Deme. Diggin Wit Deme. Yeah,
bad.
no doubt.
And then the debate desk. What are the other few ones that?
What do I want to jump in and get into next? Let's get into On Deck with Deme, which is straight interview series where I pretty much is artists that's in the industry. It may not be like the top 40 dudes. I'm not really aiming for them anyway. I'm aiming for more guys that already have a catalog, more of the newer, and then legends. Because I've had guys like Willie the Kid, and I've had guys like Rashid Chappelle. So, they're making their way. They got a good catalog. They got fans right there. So it just gives me a chance to introduce people to the people they might not see on the regular that's actually killing it and that we know about. So, yeah, I've had Venial on there. Just like what y'all doing. Yeah, that's why I had to reach out. So I'm glad I got a chance to come and sit with y'all. I really appreciate y'all and love it. So it's always good to see people like-minded and doing the same thing. But, yeah, I just wanted to, bring that to the forefront and get my interview skills up. And it's for me personal, too. I just wanted to – I like these artists. Like, I got a chance to sit down with Do It All from Lords and Underground. That's one of my favorite groups ever. So I wanted to start with it started with me reaching out to Fred the Godson. I was supposed to start with my interview series with him because I wanted to shout him out. Yeah, because what he's done for the city and the underground, I got to stress that what he's done for the city and the underground and the indie scene, he's a pioneer in the game. Salute to Fred, R.I.P. But unfortunately, he passed like 2 weeks later when we were chopping it up. I've told this story many times, but, I want to reiterate it here. So, but
like my man O said, was new.
Was older to you.
Old to you is new to everybody else.
No doubt. So true. So right. So yeah, RP to Fred. I didn't get a chance. Like I say, he passed during the COVID shit, and I ended up starting with Mickey Facts. So
shout out to JR too. JR was talking real highly about Fred the Godson. About
Fred, yeah, Fred's the man. Salute to JR too. JR, pull up. You gotta pull up the On Deck with them. You know what I mean? But yeah, sure. salute to Fred, and yeah, that's how I started from there. And I've got about 18. I'm not really cooking yet. It's still a task to get these guys, but
it's marinating.
Yeah, it's marinating. Yeah.
It's work, man, but
takes a lot of work.
You gotta be resilient. Not give a fuck.
And much props to him because he's doing it on his own.
Exactly.
We got us and Reels. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Do you got anybody behind the camera? Matter of fact,
well, I hire cameramen. I don't have and I when I do interviews, I do tell this too. Like I do need staff. That's kind of holding me back. Well, like I said, at least like another guy, another person. So I got cameramen, but they're not for the cause. They're hired staff.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, a blunt roller at least.
I need a blunt roller at least. That would be so dope. But yeah. So I'm working what I'm working with. I'm looking for new staff as well, and I gotta salute my guy James. He's my photographer, and he doubles up as a cameraman. That's not even his task. So salute to Jay. Much love and appreciation for you. Salute my guy pal. You know what I'm saying?
Peace, Jay. Yeah. It's not an easy job.
Yeah. So
man. Even though, top of the one we already discussed, you got the Who's Next Up.
Who's Next
That's
Up?
That's another dope show, You got artists come through, you interview them as well.
Speed interview type.
You have them, sometimes you have multiple artists, right?
It's usually at least, I was doing like 6 and 5, but it's very difficult. So now just like 3 is cool. Oh my gosh, man. And there's so many pieces involved. So.
All the egos and
all the egos.
That's one thing about rappers and hip hop. The egos, bro.
The egos is crazy. The egos is crazy.
And I like your interviewing skills, and also like when you're being interviewed, because I've seen some of your interviews, and we were joking about one of them off camera that it was kind of going left for you, and you just. You know how to keep the conversation interesting and going.
Okay.
So I gotta
it
give
happens
you props
too.
on that,
Thank
bro.
you. Appreciate that. And it definitely happens. I was just talking to somebody about that. Like sometimes the interviews can't go left. And you
Yeah,
gotta
it was
figure
hard.
out a way to.
It was hard to watch for a while, but you said you did a little dance and you bang bang and we came back.
Word. Nah, man, appreciate that though, man. And I like y'all do y'all research too, because I try to do my research too. So that helps with interviewing. I see a lot of people think they're just gonna come and wing it and it's gonna be great. Like,
We learned that from the beginning. Like,
come on.
you look at our first few episodes, and you know, it's
I'm gonna go check it out because I've only watched your last like 5.
Not gonna look good.
It wasn't bad. The conversation was great.
Yeah, we were interviewing each other.
Oh well, if the convo, that's what I'm talking about. If the convos was
Yeah,
great,
the
then
convo was
it's
But
fine.
you know, the visually,
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
nah, it's
was
tough.
completely different.
It's tough.
But you
a
know,
rough
you
watch.
build-
It's
you
tough.
build
I
towards
listen.
it.
I started the first debate that's in a room with just white background. That's it. No mics. It's just us talking. You hear the AC in the back. So,
That humming, man.
oh, you gotta learn to turn the AC off. So yeah, it's definitely
we
going
went through it a
pain.
few times, but we got it done.
Gotta
Pat.
figure it
And I
out.
got to give you props before I forget your editing also. I see that you're doing, you got the transitions, the picture in picture. You got the music. You insert the music videos. So, props to that because that's not easy to do. It's time
I
consuming.
hate it. I hate it. I love the finished product, and I'm under equipped, I guess, because I don't have a good enough laptop. So you know how that shit goes.
So it lags on you?
What?
Keep waiting.
Yo, rendering or transferring shit, that shit, I was telling my man that shit could take a 3-hour, 4-hour process. So I'm like, I'm ready to upgrade, but yeah, because some of the people they weren't just getting my vision. They weren't getting the vision, or their time frame is just too long for me. So I'm like, you know what, man, fuck that. I would just, some of it may be rough, but some of it I work. Some of it is still the cameraman too. So it's like some of it is me, some of it is the cameraman. Depends on what video you watch. But I definitely just edited like my last 4 joints. So, but yeah, appreciate that too as well, man. Definitely appreciate that because people don't get it.
Yeah, official.
There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah,
man.
just people.
Like, we ain't got the big BET, MTV studio behind us. We work with what we got.
Working with what we
Building
got.
towards that, though. That's
And,
what we're
and that's why I respect platforms like y'all's, because that's what I do on Twitter as well. I shout out a lot of platforms. I retweet people's stuff. The other platforms it's just more difficult to share so much shit. But on Twitter it's just so much easier for me, I guess. So I gotta respect that. I love to see it too, man. And I'm y'all understand the struggle. Word.
We're here with you, brother.
It's like my man Dela says, we're building the plane while it's flying.
Yeah.
Oh man, I never heard that.
Yeah, it's a philosopher. His name is Dela Music.
I thought about it while I was dreaming.
That's so yes. Shit. If I could land the shit, then yeah, I could build it easy. Fuck.
Yeah, Deme D, so we also heard about you being on a hip hop trivia show by man Reels. He's also doing this thing on the side, man. And he said that you know your shit.
Hip hop trivia show. What's that? So what's the scenario joint?
Reels,
What's the name of that reel?
Reels, come on, baby.
Bars and Beats. We got Tika.
Oh shit, I forgot that it's not even out yet. So I was like, I forgot about that.
The sneak peek thing.
Okay, that's dope. I haven't seen it yet, but yeah, I missed 3 fucking questions that I should have known.
Damn.
The pressure was on.
I knew it too, and I second guessed myself on one of them. But yeah, I was supposed to crush that shit.
So the reason I brought it up was also what Figs was talking about, you doing the vinyl show. We were interested in your top 5 and what you think about the best albums that are out there. So I think it's time, fellas.
I think so.
Right? Yo, time for Deme D's top 5. You heard?
Greatest of all time. Check it out, y'all. Giving y'all the best.
As we go a little something like this.
It has to be the Notorious B.I.G. Ready to Die. Obviously, that's my favorite soloist album ever. So that gotta be in there. It gets rough from there. I'm I mean, I got 36 Chambers has to be in there. That just has to be in there for me.
That's crazy, right? 36 Chambers is what? 10 tracks? 11?
About 11, 12.
11 tracks. And with the intro? Yeah. That's an amazing album.
Yeah, it got to be in there for me. I love Wu-Tang, you know.
Movie and audio.
That's another movie right there.
Production is crazy. They came with a new wave, some shit you never heard. They was part of the new wave because right then at that point, you know, Chris and them and Rakim and BDK, they was, you know, they was already 5, 6, 7 years in. It's the new wave. Infamous, you already know that gotta be in there. Queens in the building. Yeah, you already know. Queens in the building. Damn. All right, that's 3. Shit. Oh, man.
Think of them vinyls, kid. Think of them vinyls them guests be pulling out.
I don't want to be stalling. I got 3. I gotta throw my favorite rapper in there. One of my all-time favorite rappers there. It Was Written. That gotta go in there.
You fucking with Nas?
Yeah, Nas. Yeah, all day.
Illmatic?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I love Illmatic, but that's not what drew me into Nas. It was Written, but Illmatic is definitely the greatest album ever. One of them. I'm gonna put one of my personal favorites in. Oh, you say all time and shit, right? So
I mean, they are. These are all personal.
Nah, but all time, most people can't really dispute what I'm really saying. If I want to throw a personal one in there, it's so many, but I'm gonna throw a personal one in there to round it over 5. I'm gonna go Helter Skelter Nocturnal, R.I.P. Sean P.
Sean P.
I love Helter Skelter.
Damn, that was an ill album.
So that song, what was that? 3 groups and 2 soloists. So
Shit.
that was my top 5 right there. I mean, ask me tomorrow, and 2 might be different, but Biggie and Wu ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah, there was a question that I meant to ask you earlier. You be right. Now, you used to write rhymes, but now you write for media outlets.
Yes.
Talk a little bit about that. I don't think too many people know that.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's going on a year now since I started on my first one. Shout out to SYL Media and salute to Evie. She's the one who gave me the opportunity to write because I'm not a writer. I just love music and I can articulate myself to a certain extent.
Hold on, Evie Blanco?
Evie Blanco.
Yo, shout out to Evie. That's Corona Queens right
Corona
there.
Queens. Like, you see how the whole thing is connected.
It's a full circle.
And I keep telling people, I'm not going to lose sidetrack. I keep telling people that I'm around and I'm trying to not guide, but just give advice to. You're fucking up if nobody knows you, fam. It's not about being famous. They should, if you're in this circle, somebody should have bumped into you. You can't just keep being the unknown. You're not hustling hard enough then. I'm not saying you should be famous, but in this circle, we already named 3 fucking connections already since we've been here.
Yo, Deme D says stop sending emails from home. Get the fuck outside.
Get the fuck outside.
Get out there and get the work, you heard? Get your boots on the ground.
Get the work.
Boots on the ground.
Get the working.
God damn it.
Social media ain't gonna do it all for you.
It's not. But yeah, so damn, I did get sidetracked. What
we was talking about writing for the media.
So yeah, salute to her. Yeah, salute to Evie. She gave me the opportunity. You know, I'm still learning, progressing, and from doing that, I got another opportunity with HLM Media. Salute to Terrell Blair. I actually started doing content for them, and I wasn't gonna do any writing. I was just gonna do it for that website because I didn't want that all that work. But in the end, it's better for me, you know, get another site I'm writing on. And then through those 2 sites, I got hit up by somebody else, and now I'm writing for 3, 4 sites. So salute to all of them. It's very difficult. I'm a guy that thinks I can do everything, and I definitely did just kind of like, didn't really anticipate. It's very difficult. In the last few months, I can't front, it's been harder, but I still drop shit. Salute to Low Badget. I just dropped the article on him. He's from Pennsylvania.
That's dope.
But yeah, I've been consistent with that for a year. I got about 31 articles right now.
That's it. And the advantage you have on that point is that you have a lot of knowledge. You need the time to research.
Yeah. So
you know,
it's not really it's the actual wording and writing. Because like I said, I'm not a journalist. You don't. You gotta have proper etiquette. You don't want to. And then there's certain things just with writing. like even when I submitted one of my articles and the shit kept saying passive writing, like that term, I don't even know what the fuck that means. I had to look it up type shit. So just shit like that. But again, I appreciate that opportunity. You know, I'm just trying to help artists as well that are on the come up and people that are on. Guys like UFO Thieves that's already circulating, but it might not be in everybody's, you know, radar. So
He's ill.
he's ill. Harlem. You saw him in the building.
Yeah.
But yeah, so salute to all those sites, man. And I'm trying, man. I'm trying to do this thing. Trying to bring the content, that authentic hip hop shit, you know, no clickbait.
Word, you can't fake it till you make it.
True.
It's something right now you can't fake. My man Dell, I got some shit for you.
Yo, so pretty much we've been doing our homework, our research for weeks. And I got pictures of you. I've been studying your Instagram, your TikTok, all of that. And I got a few pictures here, man, and I just want the people to know what you're doing in these pictures. And we call this right here, Searching for Deme D. First one up, yo. Talk about it, brother.
This shit is crazy. Yo, it was fucking freezing that day.
Yeah,
Where's
that's
that
love.
at? Where's that at?
This is Hollis, Queens right here.
Oh, the
Jam
Jam
Master
Master
J.
J joint.
Jam Master
Oh,
J
the
joint.
background.
That's my
That's a
block.
dope background too for that.
Yeah, I shot a video. Road to Reality. That was a fucking great song. I love that song.
The peoples are there.
My people, I was about to say, people showed me a lot of love. They liked it. It wasn't no just because it was me shit.
I love that spot, man. That corner.
That's a
The
great
park is
shot.
right across the street.
It was fucking freezing though, man. It was freezing.
You look like you was cold.
It was freezing. You could see in the video, you could see the smoke coming out. But I just remember one of like, he's part of the clique, but you know he's not. You know how I go. He wasn't someone I was with all the time, so you don't really know him how I give it up. But he came. This thing was like, damn, yo, you took your fucking coat off. He's like, it was that important for you to get that type of look. And I was like, yeah, man. He's like, nah, man. Salute.
Yeah, you got the fit. You got to show the fit on.
I was fucking freezing. You see, I keep saying it, but yeah, the video came out good. I love that song.
It was so cold, you never forget it.
Never forget the song. I love that song though, man. That's dope. Y'all brought that up, yo. For real.
All right, so let's move on to the next one. Talk about this one right here,
That's
brother.
crazy.
Talk about this one right here, man.
Yo. 3 years officially. This was in August 2020. My first interview with Mickey Fax, man, on Deck with Deme.
Part 1 and part 2 that you got, right?
What's that? No, this one with him.
Okay.
It's technically I had a semi interview. Shout out to a photographer by the name of Heavyweight. He had hit me up through Twitter to interview him, but it was only like 10 minutes. But this was like kind of officially my first interview. Salute to Mickey Fax for giving me that opportunity, yo. Salute to Umbrella too, Umbrella Studios.
It was that he battled DNA and we had DNA up here.
Salute to DNA, yo. Queens in the building.
Queens in the building.
Yeah. Both of them are beast.
Both of them is beast. Word.
Okay, and we spoke about this earlier, but I want the viewers to see what we was talking about.
Salute to my guy Zach, man. This is one of my latest episodes of Diggin Wit Deme. Zach let me shoot in his vinyl store portion he has. He's on the second floor. Excuse me, Zach. The name escapes me of the place. I forget. But yeah, he was a great guest. Hip hop head, a collector and seller. You know what I mean? Salute to Zach. Ryan Island Records.
On that episode, he mentioned the album that I'm with LP.
Yeah, you talking about Company Flow?
Yes. I want to listen to that joint.
Yeah, I never liked the front. I was never a big Company Flow fan, but I respect them and I know they're well respected within the hip hop community. The music is good. It's it just wasn't really for me, but it's definitely something you should check out. You know what I'm saying? But salute the Company Flow and for him for bringing that up because I know they love that one. Yeah, something uncommon. You know what I mean? You don't want to keep hearing the same shit. And if you're saying you're a lover of hip hop, you should have something that everyone isn't talking about or just, other fans talk about.
And salute to Figs, because that follow-up question made me think you did your homework, damn it.
Where's that spot at? Where is that spot at?
That's in Manhattan. I think, excuse me, I go so many different places. So I believe it's like Lower East Side type shit. But you know, you could definitely find it because it's on his page. He has the address there, but it's called Rotten Island Records. Yeah, salute to him.
Let's move on to the next one. And I'm a fan of this dude too. Talk about that, bro.
Oh, Bodega, yo, this was a crazy day. I can't. It has to be off camera story. So if you want to remember me, I can't.
I actually saw that one. I watched in full. That was a dope
I can't
interview.
say
That was an
it.
ill interview.
But this was dope too because he as well. I still wasn't really doing media crazy. I really didn't like. Not that I have a crazy name now, but I really didn't have a presence then. So he saluted me because I used to promote him and talk about him on Twitter. I was really a fan. So at this point, I'm trying to interview, you know, the people I fucks with. So salute to him. You know, this is his crib. Let me come through the crib. Interviewing was a great interview, man. Salute to Bodega. Bodega Bams.
How do you set it up? You just ask him like, "Yo, I'm trying to interview. What's up?"
I will say this on camera.
Don't say the sauce.
I'll say this part on camera. Salute the Bams. This shit is not easy. I reached out to Bams maybe 7 times. Yo, we had 7 different correspondences, many date changes. Even what I don't want to say, even on camera, is date changes. So, but I usually reach out.
Those are the things that people don't see. That like trying to connect.
I didn't just be like, "Hey, come through." And he's like, "All right."
Yeah, it's not like that.
It's not like that. And even though he was with it, but you know, he's on schedule, he's on tour. This is still COVID times. One day we saying, yeah, my cameraman, like, you know, I still gotta get the stool. So I basically reach out to them directly. I don't have nobody to do it for me. Sometimes I go through their manager perhaps, but most of these guys I'm still able to reach to them directly.
I genuinely like that one. I watched. I actually watched that one in full. I genuinely enjoyed that interview.
Appreciate that.
I got to know a lot about him.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Because that's how it is for me too. I don't really know these guys. I just know their music.
Yeah.
And you know, they got few interviews, but you other people's interview game ain't the same. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I watch y'all shit and it's like son with the I don't, you know, no slay. I don't remember his name. The actor y'all had on here, that was a great interview.
Miko.
That was a great interview, man. Yeah. Like, people be asking stupid shit.
Miko's a real one, man. That's a real one right there, man.
Yeah, that was. I had a couple joints, but I remember that one I definitely really enjoyed.
That's what's up, man. We sounds like we fans of each other, man. Love it. And going back to what you were saying, we deal with that too because we don't get mad when if they're out there getting money. Like, we understand, you know. But it was some shit like, yo,
that's what we respect. Like,
yeah,
we want to fuck with people that are actually out there grinding and putting in the work and.
If it's some shit like, oh, I just forgot.
Like, we respect that, yeah. And we respect that, like, you know, we respect people's time.
And you gotta expect it.
Yeah.
On the grind. So,
all right, this last one here, man. This one.
Oh shit! I can't even. I don't even
this
know.
One is real.
So many pics everywhere.
Yo, this one is juicy, bro.
Woo, good.
Yo, this shit look mad fun. You heard?
It's cold red.
And next time you do some shit like that, invite us. God damn it. Yo, talk about that shit, bro.
Yo, that was a
slow down.
That was a good one, yo. That was another video shoot right there that turned kind of into a party. Those are some of the ladies. Those are some of the ladies that pulled up and added some spice
right there.
Added some spice to the video. Listen, I love that. Was a good day too. Nice summer day. Shot one of my songs that got a lot of great reaction that I was pushing big. And yeah, that was a great day, man. Shout out to those ladies, man.
So real quick,
they did their job.
They did their job.
And so the people that don't know, that haven't heard that song yet, talk about a little bit about that song, about the theme of the song.
But you know, it's funny that you brought that up because I don't even talk about my shit a lot, but I have just brought this song 2 days ago. I brought it up for the same reason why you just said, because I was talking to somebody and they was like, oh well, if they can't talk about drugs and if they're drugs and killing, what is there to talk about? They don't have. I'm like, my nigga, there's mad stories to talk about. I'm like, dog, I had a song talking about getting head, and I never said the phrase getting head. So the song is about me getting head. Slow me down. It's pretty much saying get me head.
Down, girl.
And throughout the song, that's what it's about. It's a fly joint. It's relatable. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of artists need to tap in into. They have no charisma or no pizzazz. That's the problem.
There's a lot more to life, man.
Another thing
It's a lot more to life.
The audience now, the masses, is like they don't want to think.
They don't want to think. But you got to think like this, right? What I tell people is like, what was Luda doing?
Luda's, yo.
Luda, like, you still can't bar up like that anymore. That time is probably past if you want to be, like, in the forefront. But I'm just saying, Luda always had a topic.
He did.
I'm not saying he didn't, because he talked that shit too. He talked his little hammer talk. He talked, his little money talk, chains.
Mostly for the the show, the subliminals.
I mean, it was average shit. It wasn't sensationalized, but he always had topics or creativity. So I'm like, people can do that. So Slow Me Down was just, because that's the kind of artist I was. You know what I'm saying? I was more of an artist.
He said, give me that Thundercat, ho, like, yo, right there. He's giving, give me that pussy, ho. He's calling you a ho, but he's
it's witty. It's witty. It's clever. Yeah,
like,
you gotta just be. Come on, that's all. Yeah,
yeah, man. Luda was nasty.
Yeah,
man.
that was a great day right there. Shout out to all my peoples who came through right there, who supported that track.
Wow.
Support the GagogetaTv now, though.
He ain't rapping no more. That's what he's trying to say.
I ain't trying to rap no more.
All right, so I usually don't
But I'm
do
a getter.
5, but I got one bonus.
This was fun, man. This was great, man.
I got one more though. This is the last one here. I thought it was pretty cool.
I like that.
Talk about this one, bro.
Oh, man.
The throwback too.
Yo, that was a great fucking interview, man. That was a great interview. Shout out to Mike Ice, one of the people that, tried to create lanes for the New York City indie scene and indie artists. And he definitely, he had shows. He was giving out fucking fake Grammys, and not fake to try to play him. I'm just saying it was like he had gold, silver.
He had his own version of.
People took them shits home. They was really competing for him. And
well, like Nori says, he actually gives flowers. Like, now, that's his version of giving that.
So I definitely salute Mike. This was a great interview. I never been in that kind of studio at that time. I never been in like fake. Well, let me stop saying that. I never been in these movie type chairs. You know what I'm saying?
Got him right.
We got a couple.
Yeah, man.
Bring the movie chairs for him.
That was in Pelham Park right there, Bronx. You know what I'm saying? I remember we went and chopped it up, ate some pizza after that. You know what I mean? He told me mad things that really encouraged me. You know what I'm saying? He said that he respected my hustle, and we just chopped it. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope, man.
We had a real convo, and salute to Mike. He's still around. We still chop it up, and he salutes me to what I'm doing now, and I give him his props and tell him, he definitely was somebody that grinded and stuck to his shit. Wasn't full of shit. Wasn't no snake. Wasn't no scammer. None of that shit. Salute to Mike Ice and Unlock and Key.
Yo, Mike Ice, man, you a real one. You heard?
That's a great feeling though when people that are in the same grind that you doing, the same hustle, and give you that get that recognition is important to get that from your colleagues.
And he's older than me too. So at that's another factor. Like I'm not trying to slam. I'm just saying he's older. So to get his respect too, understand what I'm trying to do. That definitely is appreciative on my end, because he understands. Sometimes older niggas will dismiss you. Yeah, I'm old too. I'm just saying he's old, but you know how it goes. Sometimes they'll dismiss you.
Facts.
One thing about the advocates is we definitely appreciate our teachers. Because the ones that were there, just because they're older don't mean that they in a different lane. Like they teaching us.
They know what's up. They've been here. You gotta draw from them, and even so, just take it in. And if it's something you don't rock with, just don't rock with it. But you still gotta take some of it in.
Our job is to pass it along.
Yeah, you gotta take some of it in.
You know who learned that the hard way recently? Melly Mel.
Oh shit!
He learned that hard. He learned that the hard way.
Mel's just been, Mel been wilding for years. But goddamn, I get the complex. I get it. But what I don't understand, me and my pops talk about this shit too. That's another thing too. It's great to be able to talk rap with my pops for years.
That's ill. You got
for
that.
Years and years. He's out of it now. He's out of it now. But for years and years, and the Golden People but yeah, Mel. I don't know, man. Yeah, Mel gets his props, so I don't get what. It's people who really don't get props. Yeah. Really people who forgotten
he
about.
Gets mentioned a lot.
He gets mentioned a lot. Because you cannot not mention
What more can you ask for?
You cannot not mention
the message
Mel.
Changed hip-hop.
He's one of the pioneer MCs. It's like, so it's really people out here that ain't getting
But before we get too deep, yo, that was searching for Deme D.
Deme D.
And we found him with a few shorties, you heard? Yeah.
This episode of the Hip Hop Advocate Show
is brought to you by Cash App. Cash App has the tools that make savings easier. Start building towards your saving goals $1 at a time. Need some ideas for things you can be saving for? How about upgrading your recording equipment? A trip to Punta Cana? Oh yeah. Copping some fresh new kicks? Adding a new bag to your collection? Hitting up a sporting event? Investing in art? Or taking the whole group chat out for dinner? Reaching your goals, whatever they may be, is faster with Cash App's roundups and offers. Think about it. You're paying yourself even while you're paying someone else. And while your money in Cash App is building, you could be literally doing anything other than thinking about it. It's like financial self-care. That's money, that's Cash App. Download Cash App from the App Store or Google Playlist ASAP to start saving today.
Man, I ain't one of them niggas who scared of women.
But we are. We ain't trying to sleep on the couch.
Don't invite us. But back to that, man. My fault, fellas. Wanted to close that out.
You gotta do that. You gotta do that.
Yo, that response he did to Eminem was weak,
yeah.
right? That shit was
You know, a lot.
trash.
There was like 90 response, like videos, reaction videos to Melly Mel's diss. And everyone's, yo, that shit is trash. This is hot garbage. That shit is booty. That shit is. And it's like,
Because
damn.
it ain't your time.
I didn't
You're
hear
not
it.
Master
I didn't
Ace.
hear it. But
No,
was it
Master
really
Ace,
that
yes.
bad?
If you're not Master Ace has been rhyming consistently for all
Yes,
these years.
yes.
You're not Cube. Like these niggas been rhyming
Yes.
consistently. Even
Method.
KRS-One.
Method Man.
They all.
They getting better.
KRS-One got his better albums too. But
Yeah.
they're dog. You ain't been rhyming, man.
And he went around. He went to M and M chewed him up.
Big stage like that.
Yeah.
Even that, M just, it wasn't even a whole, it was just a line.
Yeah. One, he chewed him up with
A couple lines.
Couple
Yeah,
lines.
one or two lines that I'm dropping. But I didn't hear the Melly Mel stuff, but damn, it was really that bad.
I didn't even.
Stepping
I'm gonna
on you
be
like
honest.
roaches or some shit.
No,
like
he said
that.
he said
Like,
make you look bad like a roach came out of your backpack or book bag or something like that. He said,
I'm not even. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not checking that. I'm not even gonna front. I love hip hop, but I'm not checking that, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Let's not do that.
Let's not do that. There's too many dope albums. Plus, and I'm gonna take my dig. I'm gonna take my dig.
get him.
It's like, okay, now what? Eminem's battling a rapper from the 80s. Like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. If you're gonna battle somebody, battle somebody. This guy is always battling, whether it's his fault or not. He's always battling some weak, or somebody that's not in their prime. Cannabis was not in his prime.
Right?
You battling pop stars, you battling Benzino, you battling Ja Rule. It's like,
But I, you know what it is? I think M is paying attention where his name is being mentioned. And I didn't mean that. I didn't mean for that to
no
rhyme.
pun intended.
But I think he'll just, because he's like, all right, this is what people want. This is what I'm going to give them. But M has the capability to
I'm not
go
down
beyond
there,
that.
but I'm not entertaining
Go
Melly
beyond
Mel
that shit.
battle.
Yeah,
right. It was a waste.
It is all for fucking, it's just for the eyes.
Yeah.
Not even for the ears. Because
'cause-
the ears are bleed.
And that's how you know sometimes that the game is lost, because Lupe and Royce was going at it. That
Yeah.
should have been the talk of the town. Loose, Roy, Mickey, and Royce was going at it. All these niggas was going at it, and it was dope. But fell on deaf ears.
Again, the masses, they don't want to think.
They don't. Yeah, because those boys.
Ooh, Mickey Facts, you gotta
Lupe
you gotta listen
is-
to that Lupe. You gotta listen to them a
it's-
1,000 times just to catch him.
Yeah, so I get
Yo,
it. Though.
he said did. Oh,
I get it.
Yeah,
God
yeah.
damn.
I get it.
I'm like that when I was listening to Spit Gems. I was hearing
Chop.
his album and I'm just rewinding. I'm like, I gotta go back and hear this one more time to see what the fuck he meant by
You
that.
gotta sit
Look
with
this
it.
up.
You
Like,
gotta
yeah,
sit
yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
Nobody want to sit with the music no more.
Nah,
That was the beauty of
That was the beauty. That's
That was the
why
beauty
you
of
can throw on
listening
an
to
old song
music.
and we still know all the shit.
Exactly. That's why we're still talking about shit from the 90s. It was that good that it makes us talk about it 20, 30 years later.
Still digesting certain albums. Certain albums
Certain
we know like the
stuff.
back of our hands, but certain albums you still be like, oh shit. Or
But a lot of shit that comes out like in the last 10 years, they're going to be forgotten about.
especially the newer stuff.
Unless somebody
Sam-
50 years from now that was in that genre, that age, that young group that grew up with it, gonna start their own fucking
yeah,
parties.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
other than that shit gonna be forgotten about.
Here today, gone today. That's what Chris Rock said.
Deme D though. I gotta be honest with you, brother.
What's good?
Gotta be real honest with you. You know, we loving your vibe right now. You know, we love all the work you've been putting in for the culture, but we didn't bring you over here just to talk. We brought you over here to do much more than that.
No, it ain't just for shits and giggles.
And Fig's got something for you, and I'm gonna let him handle it from now.
No doubt. Since you are a hip hop advocate,
It's your word,
and
right?
you talking about the 80s and the 90s and all that. You know what? I think it's time to put you up, on the hot seat. Little quiz.
Oh shit!
Let's test your knowledge. We're gonna definitely judge you off of this.
Let's do it.
Yo, and this
He said he's not gonna judge you. He said you all right with him.
I will then.
I got my faith. I got my faith in Deme. I got my faith in him.
Yo, I think he got it. He's one of those. He's different. You know what I'm saying? This is hip hop roulette. You heard?
All right, let's do it.
So, question 1. What was the name of the song that brought rap music to the mainstream in 1979?
Damn.
He need more, because I need him.
Sure.
But I know the song
I'm
though.
thinking either Run DMC or Furious Fire. Gotta be one of them.
1979 though.
The first one that made it to mainstream. It's the
Oh,
first.
you talking about them Sugar Hill niggas, man?
Sugar Hill
Ooh, let's go.
That's why I know.
And yo,
what's the name of the song though?
And for now on,
Rappers
you
Delight.
can't be
Rappers
giving them
Delight.
no hints.
Rappers-
Yo, word.
Because you do that every episode.
No, because I gotta be.
Come on, bro.
I gotta be a crutch.
That would have been an X right there, but you.
Because I'm not thinking 79. Yeah.
Imagine we
You know
couple
what?
drinks in.
So sit over there with him.
We a couple drinks
You be
in.
playing with the guests, nigga.
We a couple-
You be playing with the
We a
guests.
couple drinks in. We got, you know.
Director's chair.
My man, he's on that side of the town.
He was looking at your answers.
I see
yeah.
him. Look, I seen him peeking.
What we got?
You contestant helper over there.
Yeah, I'm all
Yo,
about. I'm
all
all about.
right,
the,
so
I'm all about the
you mentioned
community.
Biggie. All right, so which magazine did Biggie read on his single?
Word up.
My
All
man
right.
was cruising. Yo, you look confident right now, bro.
Nah, I mean, I know he said two of them, but I know it was
Word Up magazine.
Word Up magazine.
All right, yo, I'm gonna take it to the south real quick. I'm gonna hit you with a little curveball.
It's 2 for 2.
Take him out. Take him out of the region.
Yo, what was 3 6 Mafia sipping on?
Scissor.
Too easy.
Yeah, I mean, I like 3 6 Miles with my guys since Tear the Club Up, like
Yeah.
when they first came out.
And then,
was
yeah,
ill.
they ill.
Yo, you ever had
I
scissor?
think they were one of
Nah, I
the first
can't fuck with
ones.
Or Cameron Scissor. You had Cameron Scissor? Yeah, had Scissor, right?
That purple joint.
That purple
Yeah,
joint.
yeah,
But
yeah.
they was talking, well, Jewels, they was sipping on that shit too, beans and all them. I can't. I know them niggas who sip, but I'm not.
Yeah, the lean.
I'm
shit?
good with the
Nah,
bud. Yeah, I'm
Nah,
good with the
Jewels
bud.
got hooked on that shit.
That's what I'm saying. And when you see how they are when
He
they
lost
do
his
that shit,
teeth, right?
man,
That shit is no joke.
that
And
shit's
there
some
was a
dope
meme.
fiend shit.
Not to go off. There
I
was
don't
a
even know how
meme
motherfuckers
with
enjoy
him
that
sucking
shit.
on toes.
There's no enjoyment in it.
And
There's
nodding
enjoyment in
off,
being
like,
down,
No,
man.
we ain't laughing at you, brother.
Yeah, we ain't laughing at it, but hey.
Damn, if that's not laughing, I don't know what is.
It's not about that.
It's not about
that.
Oh, shit, yo.
Nah, we just chilling. That's all it is. We chilling. Yeah, we chilling.
They're kicking it.
I ain't 3 for 3. My man's 3 for 3.
Yo, he's doing good.
Oh
Yo.
my God.
All right, yo, DMX, he dated this shorty in his song 3 times. Ooh, they really born for money.
He dated a shorty
He mentioned the shorty 3 times.
in the same song.
He said there was 3 shorties and he
Oh, there was.
3 girls he dated and
I can't remember. I know it was Keisha and somebody.
God, you got stumped?
Yeah.
About 3
There was
Kims.
Brenda.
3 Kims.
3 Kims.
Oh,
About 3 Kims. Latoya.
Damn, man, I'm
Damn,
a DMX fan.
Nah, I wasn't really on that one.
That's
but
really fucking digging right there.
Yeah, that's
That's
Yo,
making
yo,
that's
you went
making a
deep.
question hard to fucking figure out.
Nah.
yeah, 3 Kims. That's dope.
It was Brenda.
Brenda, Letitia,
That's what I was thinking.
Well, I
About
met her
3
in ice
Kims.
cream parlor.
Dated 3 Kims.
He did.
3 Kims.
All right.
That was good. That was good, man.
Yo, and so the last one you mentioned, Sean P. Rest in peace.
Peace.
I would like for you to name 3 songs from Sean P.
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
All right, well, you could just go to the Mike Tyson album. I'm terrible with titles, but he got a song called, I think it's called Barbecue. He got the Pyrax song. I think the Barbecue one is featuring Pharoah Monch. And there's a song, I think it's called Duck Down. It has Skazoo and Teray. That shit is fire. So, Duck Down, the Barbecue with Pharoah Monch, and then the Pyrax one. But there's another one I won't be.
You gonna give him 4?
Yeah, give a recommendation.
I just can't.
Give a recommendation
I'm terrible
for
with
the
titles
people.
with shit now.
So barbecue, I'm gonna give you partial credit because barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce, yeah, with Pharoah Monch, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the Pyrax joint, the Alchemist there.
Pyrex, yeah, that's the last track.
And then like I said, the one with him and Torre and Skazoo, Duck Down. No, it's not on that album, no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You said Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
Okay, you
yeah.
just make some-
No, I was
hold on.
saying if anything, they could
You
just
got it,
listen
you
to
got
Mike
it, you got
Tyson.
it, you
Yeah,
got
but
it.
I named those two, and then that's from another
Yo, Fix,
album.
did he just become a hip hop advocate?
He did. He was 4 for 5.
Holy shit, bro.
He was, yeah. I'll give you like a 4.2 because that barbecue. You ain't mentioned sauce, but yo,
Good shit, bro.
good shit. Yo, my man, and he ain't had no multiple choice.
Multiple choice. Let's
Yo, he got an A. He got an A on that, man.
That
A
would've
minus.
That
Yo,
would've made it
Cassidy
easy.
said you needed a multiple choice because it was too hard, but my man still got it without them.
He still got him, man. Yo, that's Russian roulette right there.
Cheers to that, man. God damn it.
The Johnny Coco, soon to be in a store near you.
Yo, so Deme D, now that we got that out the way, cheers, my brother. For Deme D, what's in the future? What's in the horizon? What you working on right now?
Listen, I'm just trying to build that viewership up, man. I'm trying to compete with with maybe not like, you know, the big guys, but the guys that's like right next to us, because we're interviewing the same people. We in the same circles. We got the, you know, so I'm trying to just level up with that. I'm gonna focus more so on 3 shows. I probably won't be doing a lot
3
of
more shows.
No, I'm saying I'm gonna focus on
just
3 out of
the ones
those.
that you got. Okay.
Yeah, and then I'm still
About
gonna
to
do.
say shit.
That's a
actually,
dog.
that's great. That's
Yeah, because it's too
3 more.
much. People too Hollywood, man. I'm not gonna beg people to promote them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna focus
That's one
on
thing too. Not to cut you off, you have somebody on the show, you're talking about them, and they don't promote it right. You're like, bro, this is about you.
Oh, you gotta
Right?
hunt. You gotta hunt. You gotta hunt them down to come
Right?
to
Like,
come
yo,
through.
This is
It's
about
like,
you,
yo,
my man. This is a
yeah.
life story.
Showcasing your ass.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm just trying to build the viewership. I'm just keep building the network. You could catch me on that. So what's the scenario show, which is the hip hop game that they're promoting now. You could get that game. Use the promo code Deme D. Get a little discount on that. I'm still just trying to do more writing. I want to start putting shows together, and I'm gonna say this on camera so I could be held to it. Someone asked me why didn't I do anything for Hip Hop 50, right? And I'm like, man, everybody doing shit. I don't do
There's a
bandwagon
lot. There was
shit.
too much
it
shit
was
going
crazy.
on.
It's crazy, right? I'm
There
like,
was
I
a
don't
lot
do
of shit
bandwagon
going on.
But I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do some dope shit. I want to get some creators like y'all and have like a panel. And we gonna talk about. I probably shouldn't say because niggas gonna steal the idea.
Oh
but
yeah, don't say it.
But I do want to get together with guys like us that are really, you know, we're like in the mud. We're in the thick of shit. You know what I'm saying? We here with it. A lot of them other platforms, they out of here. They don't know what's going on. We know what's going on, and I do want to do a little segment towards that. And okay, we can keep it off camera though, but so that's just something immediate. But yeah, I'm just trying to grow the platform, man. I'm just trying to hustle up and just get more exposure, more interviews. I want to get more artists, man. I've been trying to get guys like Chase Fetty, who's on the come up. I'm trying to get guys like Marcus Clay from Houston.
Dope.
So just guys like that's on the come up, and I want to get guys who's out right now killing it, like Rome Streets, Nim Low. So I got a lot of work to do. Yeah, I got a lot of work to do because they pulling up to these other platforms. So I got a lot of work to do.
All right.
We can network ourselves too. We got a lot of artists, that we could throw at you. You know what I'm saying? Keep it in the family.
Appreciate that. Yeah.
See any that you like, hit us up.
Leo gang. Leo gang.
Let's get it, man, for real. Nah, for
Hip hop's
real.
a Leo, so.
Hey, they don't want to admit it. They don't want to admit it. Hip hop's a Leo, so that's why I'm Steph Curry. Nah, real talk though, man. It definitely feels good to be around like-minded people, and I try to just continue building that and nourishing that, networking that.
Yeah, that's what's up.
And there's one thing I want to tell you about my man Erupt. He's our album connoisseur. So what he does is that he researches new albums, old albums. He listens to them front and back, and he brings it back and tells the viewers what they should hear.
He has the patience of a nun.
Sometimes it takes that, but when it comes to classics, that's an easy listen.
True.
You ain't got to.
True.
You ain't got to give up too much.
Oh, my man Reels is not gonna like this.
Not much but time, man. I mean, at this, being that we got Deme D, Queens native, from the Jamaica region, South Side area.
Too. I gotta salute
Repping for Hollis, St.
Hollis in
Albans,
the building, Rosedale.
Right? Rosedale.
He represents. He shouts out Red Hook too a lot.
Red Hook, that's because that's where I'm from. I'm from Utica Ave too, though. So,
Ooh. Is that by IKEA?
By East 56th Street.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
But
I'll give you the exact address.
I
Second floor.
I ain't going over there though.
Second floor.
make sure you send your Christmas cards to the right address. You heard? Christmas cards got to go to the right address. Nah, man. Album of the week, man. The one joint, that came back. Being that we got Deme here, to represent one that people don't really speak about. Mr. Cheeks with techniques with.
He never
techniques
sleeps.
over rough. No. Mr. Cheeks with techniques over roughneck beats. You heard?
Get it.
The Lost Boys album, man. That Legal Drug Money.
Wow.
That was a classic album, man.
Yeah.
That was an album. That was a joint that a lot of people don't talk about.
This
Don't
Marky
mention.
Mark.
I love that fucking
He
album.
this Marky Mark.
Marky Mark on there.
on
Yeah.
Channel Zero.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, I mean that album got joints, man. Talk. I mean, if you think about it, you listen to Renee. Everybody knows Renee because back in the day, I remember that shit when I was 12 years old,
That's
11
one of
years
the
old.
illest hip hop stories ever.
Hip hop, and
Shit was-
that shit
Yo,
was
why
on.
Shorty had to
Oh.
die though?
She had to go.
It's the hood. It's the hood love.
It
Hood
was
love
such- it
stuff.
was
It's the
such
hood
a
Romeo and
poetic-
Juliet. Hood Romeo and Juliet. Man.
It was such a poetic story, man. It was a beautiful story. Ill video.
Ill
One of my
video.
favorite videos.
Ill
though.
video.
The Jeep Blacks, Cool Beamers in the band.
That shit
video,
played 1,000 times.
Beamers in
Remember
my band.
what was the shit you could call up and order videos again? What was that?
The music,
The box.
the box,
The
the
mu-
box.
That
music
shit
video
used
box.
to play
The
on
box,
the
the
box.
box.
Crazy.
that video is like it's like a dream for every hood nigga to wanna represent for their hood. Yo, the way they shot that video, they got the park filled up.
All
right?
filled up.
I don't even think what was. Do you know what park that was at?
They say
Was that by Merrick?
no.
Nah,
Or was that by
nah.
Linden?
They saying it's a Linden or because I don't know. There's nothing on South Side over there like that.
That's why it looked like Linden and 116.
I heard a story that it wasn't
116.
even on Southside that they couldn't.
Nah, it's not. There's nothing
Nah.
on South Side.
It
That,
was
like,
No,
Yeah,
the
on
video.
Southside.
I'm telling you,
Yeah?
they look.
He said it himself. I don't think it was.
we
on
gonna have to.
Southside.
We gonna have to look that up though.
We gotta
Right,
find that
do
out.
research.
Yeah, that video right there.
Oh,
is a
Get
gem.
Up. That's the video we were trying
Get
to
Up.
remember.
Get Up.
They had set. I'm
That was
sorry
the
to just
other.
throw.
That was the other.
So they had like 6 videos. We was
No,
yeah,
they had mad singles on
mad
that.
singles.
Like for a debut. That was a
He's
debut
still answering
album.
questions right.
The
Fitz.
Yearn,
He
the
is.
Chiva, the Lickers.
God, no, nah.
Dash, you heard? Yeah, I mean, yo, the album, that's a must listen to an album. It was front loaded as far as the singles, but if you listen through it, like it was a good listen, a good vibe. Like it really has that barbecue feel, like that summertime.
I like how you
summertime chill. Like people you just playing the music in the background. Everybody's just chilling, having a good time at home. Like that's the type of album the album is. And people don't speak on it enough. Lost Boys had a fucking a sound. Mr. Cheeks had a crazy vibe. Freaky Time. The whole crew. The way they brought that out, man. Originality is something big, man, that's missing in this game, and Lost Boys brought that.
They had a street movement too.
Definitely had a street movement.
They were out there.
LB fam.
People loving the parties.
I mean,
it was some real shit.
Queen
LB fam. Yeah,
LB
they definitely
fam
had a movement.
Parties.
I mean, niggas get out of control too.
Yeah, we
That's
went
the
to a
thing.
couple of Jamaica parties and shit it got crazy. LB's on
Legal drug money, baby.
Legal drug money. That's
Make sure
incredible.
Y'all go back and get your revision on it.
Yeah, that was one of my first like CDs like that I got off of the that the penny CD joints. You get like 10 CDs for like a penny.
Oh, the magazine.
The good old days.
True. A couple 100 CDs for like $1.
Right?
Never paid.
Never paid.
They hit you with a crazy bill later on.
Yo.
Now you can
fire.
stream it for free, baby. Don't worry.
Yo, that was fire, E. It was great having Deme D over here.
Yo,
Fellas,
definitely.
I feel like he knows us, just like we know hip hop. He knows hip hop. We got a lot of respect for you and what you do. Thank you for coming over here. Where can the people find you?
I just Googled either my name Deme D or rather the DagogetaTv, and everything's gonna come up under that, man. The DagogetaTV's in the system, so I'm out here.
He's out there. He's getting it. He goes out there and get it. Like he said earlier, get off your fucking ass. Go get that shit. And then, the internet is not life. It's not real, man. The real is when you touch people, touch the people.
Shake
man.
some hands, man.
Have some
Where
real
you touching them?
conversations.
Where you touching them?
No, and you ain't grabbing no nuts. Chill.
Having some real conversations out here.
You know what I'm saying? We bugged out. And we love this hip hop shit. And we go crazy for it. You know what I'm saying? When we meet brothers like this, man, it's a special unity. It's a unification. And like you said earlier, we're going to network. You know what I'm saying? One hand washes the other type of thing. That's what's missing in the game. Because everybody wants to compete. Because everybody is cheap. You heard? And don't sleep. Peace.
Love it.
I ain't talking deer. Keep your head on the swivel or get ran over. Now hit the restart button, game over.
Fire, water and heart. I'm talking Jersey and Queens, we can't tear us apart. Pull up in the Benz, where the super friends. We're the Captain Planet, we can't do damage.
The passion of a supervillain, talent of a rapper. I track pen in a pad, now watch what happens after. All that shit snap, we natural disasters. The craft attracts the bag, the bank made the transfer. See, I plan to make it. So if you want war, you get decapitated quick by my sharp sword. Lyrics you can feel, yeah, we get it right. If you're the man of steel, I'm the kryptonite. X-ray vision, I can see heavy bitch in sight. Hopping out the booth, now you see me in a different light. Damn right, when we're together, we getting hype. We surviving, striving for a better life.
Earth, wind, fire, water and heart. I'm talking Jersey and Queens and can't tear us apart. Pull up in the Benz, we the super friends. We're the Captain Planet, we can't do damage.
Superpowers from the mental, they'll dismantle your credentials. What the pen do? It's essential, monumental. When my guillotines assemble, to fuck shit up, but do it oh so respectful. You're rocking with a savage, grab the bullet out the cannon while it's blasting and let you have it. Doing damage, spit game above average. It goes down any day of the week cause I'm an addict. The party rocker, penny dropper, showstopper. Anything my peoples need, know I gotcha. We're here to prosper, fuck up your roster. Hit them with combos like I opened up a locker.
Earth, wind, fire, water and heart. I'm talking Jersey and Queens and can't tear us apart. Pull up in the Benz, we the super friends. We're the Captain Planet, we came to do damage.
You earth, wind, and fire, combining powers to overthrow all the sires, holding hostage this thing of ours. Gotta admire the way fakes fucks industry gimmicks, beheading the ones that mimic, taking flight beyond the limits expected. When rings are connected, we get rid of all the infiltrated infections, polluting respect. resurrected. My heart roars ferocious with speech that carries like water flooding coast to coast, and advocates escape hypnosis. I bet on my team to reach a level that many have yet to achieve. Each moment is seas, I open the seas and walk through with ease. Wait, I'll give you a moment to breathe. The wrath is here, so grab what's near, we capture fear. The wrath is here, so grab what's near, we capture fear. Yeah, we the Planeteers.
Earth, wind, fire.